Hi, I'm Gordon, and in this video join me for a hike in southern Iceland to view one of Europe's largest glaciers, with a brief detour to one of the most photographed waterfalls in this beautiful country. I'm in Skaftafell National Park, located roughly in the middle of Iceland's south coast, around 4 hours drive from the capital Reykjavik, or just under 2 from either Hup or Vik. As one of their major attractions, Skaftafell is a well-maintained national park with plenty of clearly marked hikes for all abilities. Near the campsite, just a few minutes walk from the visitor centre, you'll find the main trailhead with a map showing the options. I wanted a roughly 3-hour hike, so opted for the S5 and S6 routes, a loop which includes commanding views of the glacier and a side hike to the famous Skaftafell waterfall. Apologies for mispronouncing these Icelandic names. Anyway, I decided to go anti-clockwise to visit the glacier first, with the hike gently climbing up a hillside. The park describes the total route as being challenging, but on this clear day I found it quite straightforward. Be aware though that conditions can change dramatically in Iceland, so always be well prepared for all scenarios. And this includes bringing food with you too, because the cafe when I visited wasn't open. As the path continues along and upwards, you'll begin to see the glacier in the distance, along with the land it carved previously. I first visited Skaftafell 20 years earlier, and the glacier has receded quite noticeably since then due to climate change. As you reach the peak of the route, the land levels out as you approach your viewing area. This includes an information board along with a stand for a phone, allowing you to photograph and help document the glacier's size and condition. I do wonder how it's going to look in another 20 years. As you continue anti-clockwise around the top of the route, the land becomes quite exposed and can get pretty windy, but the path is still well marked by wooden platforms and regular signposts. As the route descends though, it becomes more sheltered, and you'll come to a sign that directs you to the famous Skaftafell waterfall. This is arguably a bigger attraction than the glacier, and if your time is more limited, or if you're after an easier hike, you can head straight here from the trailhead instead. Even from a distance, the waterfall looks impressive, and a path protected by wooden planks leads you down to the river where you can enjoy a closer view. There is a raised metal viewing platform, but many tourists clamber over the boulders for a different view. Some went right up to the plunge pool area, but I kept my distance as it's possible to still get great photos from alongside the platform or from the platform itself. And if you got a tripod with you, even a mini one, try doing a longer exposure to blur that water and also any tourists clambering around. So overall, a very enjoyable hike that took us around 3 hours, including several photo stops, and which should be well within the capabilities of anyone who can hike up a hill. But again, this was in good weather in Easter, and Iceland can change dramatically in moments, so always come prepared for wind and rain, make sure you're carrying plenty of water and some food, and never be afraid to change your plans if necessary. If you're planning a visit to Iceland or just enjoy looking at its spectacular scenery, you may also enjoy my video detailing a week-long itinerary that loops around the whole island. Do let me know your favourite places to visit in Iceland, as well as your favourite hikes absolutely anywhere. I'd love to hear from you. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye.